Hello.
Yes, hello, this is the doctor returning your call. How can I help you?
Hi. Thank you for calling me back. Sorry. You said how can you help me? So can I just ascertain what you know about me?
We don't know much about you
Okay.
because you just registered with us, my love. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't register with yourselves. I was kicked out from my actual GP, the Waldron Health Center, and I was placed on SAS, Special Allocation Scheme.
That's what I am from.
Okay.
Yeah, the special allocation service is directly managed by a service that NHS has, which is for people when they cannot be registered with a GP surgery for 12 months, then they allocate the patients to us, for instance, because we cover your area.
Okay, I see. Okay. So have you been contacted? So
yeah, what do I need to do today for you? Because that's what I'm calling you. Do you need anything from me today? Or
yes, I need a lot from you today, which is why I want to ascertain what you need. But okay, so I have been discharged. I have been sectioned under the Mental Health Act in January.
Yeah, but you're not in a section now.
No, but I was
sectioned. You have a social worker. Do you have a key worker? Don't you?
No.
Yeah.
So okay, sorry. So can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question? So what is the question that you're asking me?
Do you know who your key worker is, and you have someone who?
I don't have one. That's what I'd like to find out from you, but
I don't have that information.
Exactly, that's why I was trying.
Let's see. There's the 11th of July. I discharged something here. Let's see what they say. You have a support worker, isn't it? You were asking for more support. This is I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah, I must be, but you are under the mental health team, aren't you?
I don't have a mental health team because my GP. This is
my. It doesn't matter about the GP. The GP doesn't matter anymore. If you are with a mental health team, you stay with a mental health team.
I'm not with a mental health team because I don't have a GP.
You do have a GP. They sent us the discharge summary. They know who your GP is. Yeah.
Doctor?
We are your GP, and they just sent it to me. I just read it in my lab from the discharge summary from a few days ago.
Doctor, as I said, I need a lot from you. I'm having a full mental health breakdown. I'm currently in a mental health crisis. I have been in a mental health crisis for 6 months since I have come out of my section, which is what I was trying to tell you when you interrupted me. I have been sectioned for 1 month and a half. I came out of my section with a mental health care plan.
Yeah.
My mental health care plan lists that I am due to have a community mental health care team, a primary mental health care team. And when I'm talking about my care plan, I'm referring to my first care plan from my first section because I've been sectioned twice. Once in January for 1 month and a half, and a second time in June for 1 day, for 24 hours. So I'm talking about my first section and my first care plan. When I came out of the mental health hospital, I had a care plan that stated that I needed, that I was going to receive, that I was going to be discharged, to a community mental health care team, a primary mental health care team, that I was going to be referred for an ADHD assessment, for a ASD assessment, and that I was going to be put on medication to manage my mood, my depression, that I was going to be put on constant talking therapy to also manage my trauma and PTSD.
Yeah.
It
Can
also
I
had on
stop
my
you
plan.
for a
Yes,
moment,
yes,
Dolores?
of
Just
course,
stop you.
of course.
You know, we don't have all your medical. You just were assigned to us. So I'm
not
not a
true.
psychiatrist, and I cannot. Well, it's what I see here. You had talked to Dr. David Davis, I believe, recently.
I have spoken to who? Sorry.
Yeah, you were assigned. I think you were registered with us in June 2022.
So I was registered with yourself
recently.
since the 14th of June,
Yeah, that is very short
2020.
period. Yeah.
But not for somebody who has been in a mental health crisis for 6 months. Not for me. For me, in all honesty, doctor, it feels like it's been 6 years. It feels like it's been much longer because, doctor, I do not sleep.
Yeah.
At the
we
moment,
booked you for a face-to-face. I talked to you before. It was at the beginning of July. Have you been seeing face-to-face yet?
No.
Or got an appointment?
I have been asking to be seen face-to-face. I was promised a face-to-face appointment. I was also promised a telephone appointment. And my GP, that you are, has not respected any of those engagements. So I have been, for the past month...
What do you mean that stop this person? We have called you, and I called and I talked
That's
to
not
you before,
correct.
And I asked to be seen. I have documented. I had a conversation with you, and I have requested for you to be seen face to face.
Okay, and
now, and that has not. I'm asking you if you have received an appointment to be seeing someone face to face. You haven't.
So, doctor,
because that's what. Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me let you finish. Apologies.
So you don't have, as you said, an appointment face to face. Okay.
No.
I see that there is. Dr. David Davis had an assessment of your medical records only, and probably now they will, probably have I'll offer you a face to face.
Doctor, can I say something? I have ADHD and I really struggle with keeping my thoughts in place. I'm trying to keep up with this conversation, but it's a lot. And I know I've cut you. I really apologize. I'm really trying my best not to. But I lose my train of thought. It's very important that we go step by step, please. So, can I first ask for your name?
I did tell you at the beginning it was Dr. Dessa.
And I've just reminded you that I have ADHD and I have an issue with my memory, doctor. So please, I have forgotten your name. I apologize.
Dr. Dessa, the same doctor you spoke on the 1st of July. Yeah.
Doctor
Desser, Desser.
Desser. Okay, and we spoke on the 1st of July.
Mm-hmm. And I put you forward for you to have a face-to-face.
That's correct.
Then, Dr. David had done a review of your medical records, and I suppose that they will offer you in the near future a face-to-face. Yeah.
Okay, so the 1st of July, me and
that
you...
was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, you spoke to me. And you offered me a face-to-face.
No, I didn't. I didn't offer you. You asked it, and I told you that I was going to request it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what I'm saying is, first of all, I have no call log. I have no Sorry. So, 1st of July, you spoke to me. That didn't happen.
Yeah, well, I talked to you. I remember talking to you too.
The 1st of July was on my birthday. I have not spoken to a doctor.
The 3rd of July was your birthday, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I just mean it was the week of my birthday. So I remember it wasn't that long ago. I was sick. I did not speak to a doctor, and I do not have a call log that I called you or spoke to a GP on the 1st of July. So I want to be clear because I have been struggling to speak to my GP and for my GP to keep their promises for, i.e. a face-to-face appointment, which was actually promised back in June. So maybe you mean the 1st of June, but I doubt it. So
no, it was the 1st of July.
I have given the surgery's number to a few people to help me get through to the GP.
I also asked you to have a blood test, and you agreed to have the blood test, right?
Okay, so that we spoke on my sister's phone. Thank you for reminding me. And honestly, I'm just, as I said, I really struggle at the moment. So I just want to go step by step and make sure. So I remember, so that indeed was you. Are you sure it was the 1st of July?
We have to, when we work, we open your records so and the computer. Yeah, I'm open again in your case, your notes now, so it will register it. And then in your computer that we spoke on the 15th of July. Yeah, today. So the first time was the 1st of July now. It will register that I spoke to you today.
Okay. So I asked for a face-to-face. And you but that hasn't happened.
No, it hasn't happened.
Yeah. So I've been chasing that. But the 1st of July, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, doctor. I really don't remember that conversation. I don't remember that we had a conversation on the 1st of July.
That's fine.
Where you so
take it against you. That's fine.
Pardon?
Yeah. And I wouldn't have anything against you.
No,
I remember. That's okay.
No, that's absolutely fine, and it's absolutely fine. I remember that a blood test was promised and prescribed, but I did not remember that I spoke to a doctor. I thought that I was
Have you received the blood test form so that you can go to Lewisham?
Today is when I received the form because I have been escalating.
So you did receive the form today? Okay.
I went to pick up the form today to the surgery. Yeah.
Okay.
But the two doctors that I remember speaking with myself from this surgery are Dr. Wong.
Yeah, that's another doctor.
Yeah, and Dr. Davis. Those are the two doctors that I remember speaking to. And Dr. Wong, who I spoke to in the second week of June, when I was first registered with yourself, she's the doctor who promised.
You spoke with Dr. Chen. Yeah, Julie
sorry,
Chen. Yeah.
Julie Chen. I'm so sorry. Apologies. I do have a Dr. Wong.
And there's Dr. Felbless too, that you spoke to in June, the 23rd. Yeah, I can see all that. You spoke to Dr. Wong too on the 27th of June.
So I remember Dr. Wong.
Okay. You spoke to him, but he must be memorable.
Okay, so I remember all the...
And you spoke to me on the 1st of July.
Okay, the you is the only one I don't remember 2 weeks ago.
Dear, I'm so bad. I don't even memorable.
I really apologize. So I will definitely have to check with my sisters because, as I said, I have had to enroll other parties to help me chase the GP because I've just not been able to get through. So the 3 doctors that I've spoken to previously have promised me, and that's what I'm saying is from back in June when I came out of my second section, which was the 10th of June. And I was registered with yourselves since the 14th of June. No, I was registered with yourself. I was registered by default with yourselves before the 14th of June, but I found out on the 14th of June.
That's fine. What can I do for you today?
So Dr. Wong,
I do not, listen to me, Dolores. I do not have the whole afternoon to talk to you because I have 5 more patients.
I'm going to make it very quick. From June, Dr. Wong promised a face-to-face. The second doctor whose name you mentioned did the same. And so did the 3rd. And now you're telling me that even yourself on the
Yes, I
1st of
requested
July,
in an email.
you've promised.
I have it on an email request. Yeah.
Perfect. So for a whole month, and this is my second section, you lot have been promising things that you have not delivered on. That is my whole issue. I have so many health issues. You've mentioned you don't have the whole afternoon. I need a face-to-face, and I need for both of my care plans to be honored. I've now been diagnosed with BPD in June also. I have no medication for both of my mental health disorders.
So you do have medication because we send it to your pharmacy. So you do have the medication. You send the quetiapine.
Okay, so doctor,
we
when
send Sopiclone, you have the injections, and you have promethazine.
Okay. So, doctor, remember you said that you have no idea what's going on with me, and you've not.
Dr. Wong did send the medications on the 22nd of June for 28 days.
They sent the wrong medication. They sent promethazine, which is a medication that I stopped while I was under section in the hospital because the side effects were horrible. So promethazine I have stopped taking since February. And that Dr. Wong sent promethazine instead of the right medication to my GP. So that's why I have promethazine, but I'm not taking it.
So you want me to take that out, the promethazine? Okay,
yes,
I do
it's
that.
also been it's also written in black and white on both of my mental health care plan. Dolores has stopped taking promethazine because of the bad side effect and olanzapine. So I have stopped those since February, and this is what Dr. Wong has sent for me to take as medication. So I called back to complain and to get that rectified, and I have been unable to speak to a GP
so the
since.
Promethazine I have removed.
Thank you.
And you're taking the quetiapine.
So now with the
twice a day.
So now with the quetiapine, I am not taking it because I was told by the last GP that I spoke to that I needed to perform a blood test before I could start taking that medication. The second reason why I have not yet started taking the quetiapine is because the ingredients and the ingredients in that medication are problematic for my ADHD, and I've asked for a doctor to speak to me about this medication that was prescribed before I can start taking it, so that I can actually understand what it's for and how it's going to affect me. And I have not been able to speak to a doctor about this medication that I'm expected to take twice a day. So yes, I have the bottle of quetiapine, but I have not taken it. I have requested to speak to a GP about it before I take it, and I was told I needed a blood test to be done before I take it too. So no, I am not on medication, doctor.
Okay, so you're not taking the quetiapine?
No, and it's not by choice.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, we will make our best to give you, an appointment. What medication are you taking then?
None, because the Zopicron that Dr. Wong prescribed was only for 3 days. That has gone. That was over. Okay. You have the date of when exactly?
Okay, yeah,
you said the 20 exactly.
Yeah, if I would choose not to take one, I would never take Sopiclone if I could.
Pardon?
Okay, I would never take Sopiclone if I could. I would never do it.
I absolutely hate it. I hate it, but I don't have a choice. I am not sleeping, doctor. I am not sleeping.
Sleeping is not a medical condition. Sleeping is always a side effect of another problem. So
have you read my mental health care plan, doctor? So you can see that I have
I haven't, because I've been listening to you.
But you said that you spoke to me before. So you've never read...
but if I spoke to you before, we talk about other things that you do not remember.
No,
yeah?
that's not correct, doctor. I really believe that you did not speak to me when you, on the 2nd of July, I believe that you spoke to my sister, is what I'm trying to make you understand.
Well, maybe your sister pretended it was you, because she talked to me and talked to me and told me all the things. So it was your sister. So
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying.
If
Everyone
it was your
knows.
sister says that it was you. Maybe that's what she did. I don't know. Maybe you should
No,
ask her.
but doctor, what I'm trying to could you please let me just say this one thing, and if you want, we can end this. I am in a mental health crisis because my GP is not getting back to me. And my sister has had to speak to them on my behalf. Okay? And what I'm saying, pardon?
She should say that it's a sister.
No, but she would, and
yourself,
I probably was there, is what I'm saying, because I remember the conversation about the blood test, but I wasn't directly the person on the phone. The reason for that is what I'm trying to say to you, is because I was in the middle of a mental health crisis where I am not sleeping, I'm depressed, I'm suicidal, and I was in a bad shape because I'm not getting a call back and I'm not on medication. So my sister spoke to you on my behalf, but I did not participate in the call. Everybody knows, not just my sister, what I need, because I posted my care plans online in the NHS, because you lot are all ignoring me. I have emailed the practice, I have called. Doctor, what is the solution? Am I going to speak to a doctor that has time to actually care to my need? Because I have videos here of recorded calls that all say that's from the police, the ambulance service, NHS 111 emergency, Mosley Hospital, and the independent mental health advocate at my GP practice, who all say that the only way my care plan can be honored is through my GP. And you've told me at the beginning of this call that my care plan has nothing to do with my GP.
I never said that.
Okay, so I probably misheard it. No worries.
It's very difficult to say anything because
I'm not saying this, saying it as a fact. I'm saying this is what I understood from what you said earlier. You said it's nothing to do with the GP. I told you about the mental health care team, sorry. You said you have a primary mental health care team, and I said, no, I don't, because they said that this has to be organized through my GP. And you said, this has nothing to do with your GP.
I don't think I did say
Okay,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, doctor. If you didn't say it, I'm not gonna insist. So I'm going to stop talking now. I think you have a picture.
Yeah.
I will let you tell me, as the doctor and the professional, where we can move forward from here.
Yeah, I just said to you that I have requested a face-to-face appointment, and I will request it again. That's all I can offer to you.
Doctor, that's why I went on a rant. Thank you, doctor. I appreciate it. The reason why
have a good day. Yeah.
Doctor, I'm not finished, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor.
You will do the blood test, won't you?
Doctor, please listen to me. I'm begging you, doctor. I am not doing okay. Okay, no, it's because you were ready to hang up. I'm begging you to stay on the phone, please. Please. So, you just said that you've requested a blood test. What I'm saying to you is that back in early June, the doctor that I've spoken to has requested the same face-to-face appointment. The second doctor after that. Yeah, so you saying that you've requested the face-to-face does not reassure me.
I cannot continue with this consultation. We established already. I spoke to you in July. I requested for a face-to-face appointment, and I will request it once again. I requested for blood tests for you, and you collected the form today, and you will be having the blood test. That is very good. And then once we have the blood test, we have the face-to-face consultation, and then we can discuss how to best look after you. It will not be myself who is going to be seeing you, but another doctor will see you, okay? And then we can look after you as best as we can. All right? Have you written down today that you spoke to me?
I'm recording our call, so I'm going to go back to it for reference, because right now I'm just honestly...
Okay. Miss.
I'm just listening to you. I've got nothing else to add.
Okay, so we have a plan. The plan is that you will have the blood test. Maybe Monday you can go to the Lewisham Hospital. You know where it is.
Sorry, what did you say?
You will go for the blood test that we requested and how we discussed it.
Did you say no? You said at Lewisham Hospital. Do I have a blood?
Lewisham Hospital.
I don't have a blood test booked in Lewisham Hospital.
No, you don't. You have the blood test form.
Oh, form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they tell you what to do with the form? When they give it to you today?
Today, yes. They told me to call the number and book a blood test, which I have done. But it is not at Lewisham Hospital.
When is the appointment then?
It is on the 21st of July at 9:50. So, but you just said that I have a blood test booked for next week at Lewisham Hospital, or did I not hear that right?
My love, I did.
Okay, no worries.
For next week, I said, but I didn't know that they made you wait so long. But it's not that long. Today is the 15th, so it's about 6 days. Okay, so that's fine. So you will have the blood test, and I will request again that you be seen face to face. I can only request for that to happen from the surgery. I only work on Fridays. I do not see face to face, and I cannot make an appointment with myself. I cannot make you an appointment with someone else because I do not have access to the schedule of the other GPs that do the clinics for them to see you. But I will request it again, okay? And they will call you and offer you an appointment that is convenient for you.
Do you know who you sound like verbatim? Because I have recorded all my calls with all my GPs. You sound like Dr. Wong and all of the other ones. So I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to wait and see if it's a false promise or if someone actually does call me. Thank you, doctor.
Well, it's not a false promise. I do not do false promise. If it doesn't happen, I will try to do my best and ask again. And I understand that you are upset and that you haven't, and I do not know why you have not received one yet. I do not know, but let's have the blood test, and I will request again that you have this face-to-face, and that will be good. It would be good for you, it's good for the GP too, and discuss with you, and they have, the time to discuss the face-to-face. And I'm very sorry that you feel so let down. I am here to help you and not to create more anxiety or problems for you, okay? But at least we move on from here, and I can understand that if you're anxious, you might not remember. I don't remember things sometimes if I'm, anxious, and I go to the shop sometimes and I think about what was I going to buy, and I come home with half of my things in my bag because I forgot the rest, because I was preoccupied about something else. So, of course, I'm not going to be upset because you don't remember talking to me or with me and your sister. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, doctor. I appreciate you trying to cover your back now, as I've disclosed that. It's okay. He was ready to hang up.
And listen to you for a long time, my love. And
Nobody's been listening to me. Okay. No worries. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Qu'est-ce que tu lui as dit sur la fin? Je lui ai dit que j'enregistre.